Musical Theater Workshop's latest production is called Seussical Jr. It's taken from the Dr. Seuss books, but mainly follows Horton the elephant, who discovers the planet of Who. The Cat in the Hat plays a part too. And we're just so happy to have with us today several folks to tell us about it. Brothers Jack and Noah, and Artistic Director of Musical Theater Workshops, Mickey Lubeck. Welcome back, Mickey, and welcome to the show, guys. So this sounds like it is a fun show, and it's a show with some important lessons about being who you are, isn't it? Tell me about that.
Well, the lessons to the show is that basically is no matter what other people say, you can just be yourself whenever you want to be yourself. So
That's right.
yeah.
Be yourself. And what is one of the most fun things for you to do in the show?
So I would say probably one of my favorite things to do is get to throw snowballs at him.
Because you are the elephant.
No.
No.
You're the Cat in the Hat.
Yes.
Okay. You're the Cat in the Hat, and you're like the guide through the jungle of
Yeah.
Newell. Right. Okay. And so you are Horton.
Yes.
Right. And you discover a planet, and you're hiding people on it. Is that right?
Yeah, kind of. There,
Yes,
it's a
sci-fi show.
he discovers a tiny little planet that's flying through the sky, and he saves it because it could like fall and like drown in like lakes and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it has a bunch of people on it, so he wants to protect them, and yeah.
Fun. And I understand there's some kangaroos in all of this too.
Oh yes, there's his antagonist, the sour kangaroo.
The sour
Yeah,
kangaroo.
she's very sour. Got some sass going on,
Wow.
and she just thinks he's crazy because no one can see this planet, and he can't even see it. He just hears the voices, and he's protecting them because he knows that they exist, and so he is traveling through the jungle trying to save them. And of course, the cat is being the guide.
Yes.
Runs back and forth because he's like the omniscient character, sort of. He can go onto that planet and talk to the Who's who live there,
Right. Okay.
and then he can travel back here to the jungle and torture Horton here. But the sour kangaroo, she just wants to just get rid of that Clover. And in
Got
the
it.
end, we got to figure out who wins, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Well, there's so many people involved because you have two casts.
Yes. Yes, my studio musical theater workshops has grown so much. My younger ensemble, we have over 85 kids in it now.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so, and my goal in this workshop is to try to give them as many opportunities as possible to perform. And so, you know, there's only so many characters with leading roles, and I thought, there are so many talented children, let's just do 2 full casts, and that doubles the opportunity for the children to perform.
What a great idea.
So.
Very good, very good. And you all have done the musical theater through the summer. The musical
Summer
theater
camps.
workshop,
Yes.
summer camp.
camps. Yes.
And that was so much fun. You've just kept it up through the school year?
Yes, ma'am.
Terrific, terrific. You know, I had kids that were your age once, and they did that summer camp and loved it too. Yeah. And it gives you a lot of confidence to do other things. Do you feel that because you have some familiarity and some experience being on stage, maybe you're not as shy about getting up in front of the class and speaking?
Yeah. Yes.
You say that like I'm a ham anyway.
Yes. It's sort of true.
It's mostly just because I do like a lot of talking to like class, because a lot of presentations and stuff, and yeah, the summer camps gave me a lot of exposure to that, and so it's kind of desensitizing in a way. You just don't really feel
That's a good way to put
the
it.
nerve at
Right.
all.
Right. And Mickey, I guess you really see that. You see how the kids blossom through that.
It's true. We've had a number of kids come in who tend to be shy. I mean, we've even had children come in, and the first day of class, they're like trying to hide. And then 6 weeks later, they're like, can I do this next part by myself? I'm like, yes, get up there and do it. And some of these children go on to become actors and such, but most of them don't. Most of them go to university and they're standing up in the debate team, or they're
Right.
like doing, you know, public speaking, or just anything that gives them that confidence, even to look a grown-up in the eye and talk to them.
Is it a weekly sort of thing, or how does it work?
Yes, my acting classes, they run during the school year.
Right.
So right now we're in the midst of it and wrapping up with these big musicals that are coming up. But in April, we'll start registering for next school year, and we'll also start registering for our summer camps, which are like so much fun. Those are once a week. The classes are once a week. The summer camps are week long.
A week long.
Yes.
Take a look right now. We want to show you when you can catch the show. Again, it's called Seussical Junior. It's coming up March 26th, 27th, and 28th at Grovetown High School. Go to onwiththeshow.biz. Get your tickets now. The show time is 7 p.m. and then on Saturday there's also a matinee at 2 p.m. Noah and Jack and Mickey, thank you all so much for being here today. After the break, we have a performance from Seussical Junior. Stay with us. Earlier, I told you about reading to a local class for Read Across America Week, and I had the pleasure of reading Oh, the Places You'll Go to the kids at Gloverville Elementary School. It is my favorite Dr. Seuss book, and I think the kids liked it too. Thanks to Amelia Clark for inviting me. And now we will leave you with the Musical Theater Workshop kids singing Blame Fool from Seussical Junior. See you again next Tuesday at 12:30 for Jenny.
Twas a kangaroo, and the young kangaroo and her pal said, "Ho!" to why that speck's the smallest the head of a pin, a person on that why there never has been. You're the biggest brain fool in the jungle of Newell, and I don't care who I tell. The biggest brain fool in the jungle of Newell.
And I think so as well.
Maybe I'm nasty, maybe I'm cruel, but you're the biggest brain fool in the jungle of Newell.
I just have to save them because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. A person's a person, no matter how.
Biggest brain fool in the jungle of Newell. He's the worst we ever saw. Telling lies, making jokes, and developing hopes rather than